news. Wink News just learned a child that was rescued from this submerged car has died, while an adult who was in that car is fighting for his life more than 24 hours after being pulled from a body of water in Cape Coral. The car was found submerged just off Veterans Memorial Parkway between Surfside and Pine Island Road.
Wink News brought you the scene as breaking news yesterday as roads were closed off for several hours during the investigation. We've since learned rainy weather was not a factor. This all stemmed from a crash with another car. Wink News reporter Amy Gallo joins us live from the Cape tonight. Amy, any update on how that adult who survived is doing?
No, at last check, that adult is still in the hospital, still in critical condition, but I am pushing for some more information as to what his or her condition might be right now following that last update about the child. In the meantime, I've spoken to a lot of drivers out here who tell me this road is dangerous because of the speed. It's 55 miles per hour, but nobody drives that here. And add to that the fact that there is no guardrail over here to keep a car from going into that pond, and they want to see some change. Flashing lights, EMS, investigators, and a car submerged underwater.
When I drove by it and first saw it, I was shocked too. That was my first thought, was how a car could even reach water from that point.
One day later, the scene has cleared, but evidence of the crash still lingers, and so do concerned drivers.
The fact that the area that car went into was completely unprotected by a guardrail is really concerning.
People who drive here often tell me it's a problem spot.
Basically, from Surfside, I'd say to Burnstone, Pine Island, I guess it'd be like a drag strip. So you got a big portion of a highway.
And speeding is particularly dangerous here.
One of the things about this area is that's actually the only street that has any really curves on it. If you notice, everything in Cape Coral is kind of built on a grid. So that's the one patch where you have high speed and you have turns combined. It doesn't surprise me that it happened. I'm surprised it hasn't happened earlier.
And now that it has, neighbors have some ideas on how to make it safer.
I think a guardrail would be a good idea. Right there where that accident happened. I think that'd be a good idea on the safety on that. Maybe some enforcement, maybe a light halfway or something.
We still don't know what exactly led up to this crash, which car was at fault, if speeding was a factor. I did reach out to Cape Coral Police to ask all of these questions, and as soon as I get any new information, you'll be first to know. I'm live in Cape Coral. Amy Gallo, Wink News.